Hey there, it's Sadie at All Natural Me, coming to you midweek. Thank you for joining me or watching the replay. It's going to be a quick broadcast. I wanted to just pull a couple cards for you to post here on my Patreon page. I hope you're doing well. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull, I have the decks ready to go. We're going to do, hey James, how are you? We're going to do an Archangel Michael card. We have to today do an Archangel Michael, then a Power of Flowers, and then we're going to end with a Galactic. They're all significant to me today. Archangel Michael, because my very, very, very beloved friend Asiel returned back to social media today. So in honor of him, I want to do Archangel Michael. Then the power. I have been spending so much time out in nature. I just feel like there's a lot of good energy there. And then galactically, because we are on a galactic journey, discovering our true self. And so it's a really fat deck, and I say that lovingly. It has 108 cards. It like literally is fat. And that will be our third card. So anyways, without further ado, Archangel Michael, you are so funny. So anyways, we're definitely going to start with that. We have to. We absolutely have to. So anyways, here is our message to start. Yeah, and then it's going to be a quick stream because I have a sink full of apples. Thank you. We harvested 73 apples today, so I am about done with that project. So my evening's been really, really interesting. I was doing apple and a half ago cast, only to be completely thrown off. Rissa, thank you so much for letting me know. I would have seen it anyways, I think, because I like went to broadcast and Asiel was broadcasting. I thought, here we go. Of course we would be on at the same time because I am Asiel. Isn't that funny? I kept saying I am Sadie. He's so great. It's true though. It's true. We are of the same essence.
Yeah.
All right. What's up?
At first you were kind of mad because you didn't tell
Yeah,
him.
I was totally. I should have been the first to know. Hey, ego, chill out. Still wrestling that ego, right? Still putting that ego in check.
But maybe he thought that you were getting young. Get the message.
I will get the messages. All right, so the one that I stopped on says, ask Archangel Michael to help you with this situation. And on the bottom, believe and trust. We really thought a lot about trust today, didn't we, girls?
We did?
With the troll, her name was Trust. So anyways, it's just going to be a quick broadcast, and then I'm going to go back to my apples because a lot of them were smashed when we knocked them down from the tree. We had so much fun. So believe and trust. Before going to sleep tonight, say, Archangel Michael, please enter my dreams and replace fear with faith and trust. Let me be filled with strength, courage, and confidence. So if you have any troubles, Archangel Michael says you can call on him. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for assisting me with. Do you have any troubles? My biggest trouble right now is finding homes for 6 bunny rabbits.
But which one?
So Archangel Michael, thank you for assisting me with bunny rabbits. Please help me be filled with faith and peace at all times. Yeah. Faith and peace, believe and trust. I believe that my rabbits will find good homes. So these were really, really sweet to come through together because, yes, ask for help and believe and trust that you are going to be helped. You will be assisted, right? You will have the strength, courage, and confidence to do whatever you need to do. I'm just looking at the artwork here. It actually like takes my breath away with this one. Well, both of them actually. I love that his crown is lit up, right? Coming through for you, whatever you need. But look how magical this scene is. Believe and trust. Believe in the magic. Believe in the magic. That is a reoccurring theme personally for myself all week. Believe in the magic. Believe in the earth magic. So anyways, your second message, and mine as well, is going to come from the power of flowers. This is a beautiful deck. Flowers with archetypes. All right, very good. I'm definitely loving like the top and bottom cards coming through as like a combined message. So the card that I stopped on was Manzanita, but maybe Manzanita. It's kind of hard to say because this tree does not grow where I am from. This is more of a desert tree, I believe. It grows all crazy. Like it breaks any type of if there are society's expectations on what a tree should look like, this tree grows like any which way it pleases. So it sort of does like have this message that we should accept ourselves like any way that we come, any way our form is. So I really feel like having Zinnia on the bottom with the laughing Buddha really has a message for us to love our bodies the way they are and to be joyful in this physical experience. So Manzanita or Manzanita. It's actually an evergreen plant. It could be a ground cover or a tree, but I have seen them pretty big because when I first got this deck, I thought, what in the world? What is that kind of tree? And I looked at real pictures of them and they are stunning. Like if I could grow these where I'm at, I would. So that is the Venus of Willendorf, and the dancing goddess figures on the side and up here. Honor the feminine spirit that reside in you. You are being mirrored by the universal mother who asks that you see yourself as she sees you, as an incarnation of divinity. We must once again, learn to respect our female bodies and love them fully, and men too. If we are to honor the great goddess who gives her abundant love to all. So Manzanita offers the wisdom of goddess lore, the beautiful roots of her ancient core. My body sings as I dance her truth. My body is beautiful in age and youth. So however your body is, it is beautiful the way it is. Sometimes if you're having trouble accepting yourself the way you are, just look at yourself in the mirror and say, I chose you. I chose to be you. So knock it off. So the zinnia, this is one of my favorite flowers. I have it growing in several places this year. Laughing Buddha, radiant one, carrying within you the eternal sun. Shower your happiness on everyone. Zinnia flowers so enchanting and bright. My inner contentment shines with delight. So the Laughing Buddha is the perfect archetype to go with this flower. I mean, definitely. It's like a sphere of light. It's radiant. It showers rays of happiness. Also, the child by his side is in wonderment as a dragonfly offers its gift of enchantment and beauty. So more dragonfly energy, more happiness, more self-acceptance. These are really excellent messages for us any day of the week. Yeah, the magical symbols are mirrors to your own divine gaiety. Yeah, even his robe has frolicking dolphins. Dolphins are such a symbol of being in the now moment, expressing happiness, playfulness. So I really love these two cards. Accept yourself the way you are, love your body, you are perfect, and radiate happiness, radiate light. Absolutely. So thank you so much. Power of flowers. Moving along, I told you it was going to be quick. We've got apples. We've got apples. There was actually no apples on any of the trees this year. Usually there's about 5 or 6 just on my street that have tons of apples. No apples this year. So the fact that we even scored one tree, I feel pretty lucky, pretty blessed. 73 apples. Well, here's the funny thing. When we got to the tree, they were so stinking high. They looked all gross. What did you say? This was a waste of our time, right? I actually thought we were going to go home with 0 apples.
We have no apples.
I know. I really thought like, oh, wow, we have 0 apples. But we ended up going home with the whole basket full, and Mars counted them 73. So 7 dozen apples. My life path is 7, so that sort of made me laugh. Okay, so usually this is a 7 card pull from this deck. I am just going to pull 1. Just 1. I'm serious. Galactic Heritage deck. Do not cross me. I'm just pulling 1. I just want a 1 card pull to honor the fact that so many people are now waking up and realizing their galactic connections. Myself included, more and more. I remember the moment where the first time that it was introduced to me intellectually that I was a 3rd dimensional being and I have a 5th dimensional being that is galactic. I remember thinking, how the bleepity bleep does that work?
Do you
right?
want me to say it for you?
No, do not say it for me.
Please,
It was
okay.
so anyways, I've come a long way since that point, but I will never let myself forget that moment because it's really important for me to understand how people progress from not knowing anything to really like remembering everything. So I'm in the process of it, but I never want to forget in this experience right now because it'll help me relate to people that are beginning to wake up. So I'm so glad like I have full consciousness of the process of a lot of the meaningful points. All right, so this is really hard just to pick one. 108 cards. It's like shuffling an encyclopedia.
Pick that one.
Okay, it's going to make it easy on me. So it's number 59, unfinished business. Interesting. And it just thundered as I said that. I've like certainly embraced my witchiness today.
Mama, I have a fluffy red foot.
I love it. I love it, dear.
Plus my toe is hurting.
So unfinished business. Yeah, we've all got some. This is from Sirius, the star system Sirius. This is a present card. The cards are either past, present, future, or parallel. Unfinished business, number 59. Yeah, I got a little unfinished business. No, we want to like finish the business. Really. You got issues surfacing. You haven't completely integrated your shadow self yet. That's unfinished business. Get to it. So the ancient Syrians believed that they had left some things unfinished. Mostly this has to do with the evolution of the human race. Many of these ancient beings have incarnated as humans now in order to complete the tasks they feel were left undone. Other serious beings are helping from the unseen realms. If you feel that you have unfinished business in your life or a nagging feeling, no, I'm not talking about your mom. If you have a nagging feeling that you are supposed to do something, pay attention to what that is teaching you about self-acceptance. The lesson is that you are complete in every moment. If you were supposed to do something, then it would have been done. I love that. Like if I was supposed to be doing that right now, I would be doing that right now, right? If something you didn't finish it, well, it's okay. If it was supposed to be finished, like it would have been done by now. But another thing that I just think that we should linger on, the lesson is that you are complete in every moment. Once you understand that you are a complete being, life gets beautiful, life gets easier, life gets more simple. Understanding that you are already complete the way you are. So this card that we pulled refers to a specific era of the Syrian civilization when they were working with the human species for the purposes of genetic enhancement and spiritual evolution. Galactic civilizations often have to think long term, and many of their projects took millennia to complete or are still being completed now in this time of transformations. So many humans on Earth were incarnated as these serious beings back in that ancient time, and they still carry this feeling of having unfinished business, a nagging feeling that there is something that needs completion. I don't. I do not. I am not relating to this. If this card came up when you're reading, it may be referring to unfinished business from other lives or maybe even this life. So karmically, what do you still have open? What do you still need to heal? What do you still need to complete? So look to the other cards for clues. Well, it's going to be hard to do because I'm only pulling this one. But also really examine your life honestly. Is there something in this life that needs completion? If the sense of unfinished business is more subtle, go deep within for the answers. No matter what happens, know that when you follow the flow of life and meet all the challenges with integrity instead of running from them, any unfinished business that is carried has a tendency to resolve itself easily. It is only when there is resistance that we postpone the inevitable. And we talked yesterday about resistance, right? Why resist? You're going back to the light. So go with the flow and have a beautiful trip. When you add resistance, you add pain to your body. You add all this unnecessary negativity. It is only when there is resistance that we postpone the inevitable. Keep that in mind as you navigate this human life. And remember, you are complete. You are complete in every moment. All right, very good. So we did talk about resistance yesterday. For those who are following the 33-day class with Lisa Transcendence Brown, we talked about resistance yesterday. As a human being, my body holds protection mechanisms in place, and resistance blocks the flow. So what do you need to do? You need to relax so that all resistance can go. Okay, surrender your fight. Surrender your struggle. Be conscious about your unconscious resistance. Okay? Be aware of it. And then you can consciously and deliberately tell yourself to relax. We talked about renew. We talked about every present moment being anew and being a gift. So that was yesterday. Now today, I told you the word, I didn't know what to expect. Today's word on day 20 is reassociate. We reassociate how we see things. Uh-oh, Sadie. Did anybody catch that? Instead of lesson, I choose an experience to see, understand, and learn from. All right. Instead of loss, something new needed to come forth. I get that. You know, you clear out the old to make way for the new. So don't see anything as a loss. See it that something new needed to come through, so something old had to get out of the way. So instead of sick, see it as my body is cleansing old cellular programs, upgrading and tuning in light. So if you've been tired this week, don't see it as lazy or exhaustion or not motivated. See yourself as integrating. See yourself as allowing your body to do what your body needs to do and make the changes as we go into higher energies. Your body needs to do a few upgrades. And yeah, that puts you down sometimes, literally. Like that actually literally puts you in bed for a while. Don't be hard on yourself. It's just where you are right now and what you need to do. So, wrapping it up, because I do want to go back to my apples or they're going to rot in the sink.
You said it would be short.
It is short. It's only been 22 minutes and 23 minutes. So let's just review the meditation. Ooh, I don't know if you can hear that thunder. That was amazing. Sweet. All right, we break for thunder. So the meditation to balance the Earth's electromagnetic grid. This is on my Patreon page. I have links to Sananda's Egos and Sananda's Eagles. Did I just say egos? That's funny. Sananda's Eagles and Ashtar's Trinity. That is where this meditation is coming from. We were told, though, to promote it, so that's what I'm doing. So this is a meditation to balance the Earth's electromagnetic grid. So I invite you to do this meditation with me. First, we want to drop down into our heart space. Open your heart. I like to sort of visualize myself opening up so that Creator can flow down into my heart space. And then that's the energy that I give forth. So visualize your feet, your sacral chakra, connecting to the Earth's center, connecting into Gaia, opening your heart space, bringing in the love of the Creator.
Breaking my black. Oh, it's a lightning.
So, get this feeling of love conjured within you. And I want you to focus on a grid on Earth. we'll call it the electromagnetic grid. Send it the energy of love and the divine intent of anchoring balance. I now send Gaia's electromagnetic grid love, light, with the divine intent of anchoring balance. The earth has wobbled, so we send her our love, and together we make intentions of anchoring balance into the electromagnetic grid. Very good. Now we focus on the unity consciousness grid. I now connect with the unity consciousness grid of Earth, and I allow these energies to fill me. Feel the joy and love of the unity consciousness grid. Allow it to fill you. All hearts connected on Earth. Tap into this energy. Now, lastly, turn your focus to the peoples of Earth and send that joy and love that you have in your heart. Send it out to all hearts and minds on the planet. Send all people on this earth love and joy. Share your light with them now. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. Keep sending out the good vibes. Keep making intentions for the earth to feel balance, the electromagnetic grid to balance, and also for you to be balanced within you. Allow yourself to also anchor in to balance. So much love to you. This is Sadie at All Natural Me. I will be back tomorrow night. So catch me if you can.